Good evening and welcome to the news. First, the headlines. COVID-19 recovery rate in India reaches 95.99%. Total number of recoveries gone up to over 98,34,000. President Ramnath Kovind confers Digital India Awards 2020 via video conferencing. Meghalaya commemorates 158th death anniversary of legendary freedom fighter U Kyang Nangba. And National People Youth Front organizes Kyang Nangba Achievement Award to commemorate 158th death anniversary of U Kyang Nangba. The news in detail. The country's COVID-19 recovery rate has reached 95.99%. Health Ministry said the total number of recoveries has gone up to over 98,34,000. The actual caseload currently comprises only 2.56% of the total positive cases. Presently, the total number of active cases in the country is around 2,62,000. Currently, India's case fatality rate is at 1.45%, which is one of the lowest globally. The country has crossed another milestone in terms of COVID testing. With testing of over 11,20,000 COVID samples in the last 24 hours, the cumulative testing figure has surpassed the 17 crore mark. Meghalaya registered 21 new COVID cases with 19 new recoveries and 1 death on Wednesday. Till date, the total number of recoveries in the state stands at 13,085, total active cases as 184 and total fatalities at 139. Conferring the Digital India Awards 2020 through video conferencing, President Ramnath Kovind today said that the Digital India initiative of the government should continue to strive towards reducing the digital divide. He said a large segment of the population is still not able to derive the benefits of digital services. He, however, said India utilized the corona pandemic crisis as an opportunity to march ahead in various arenas. He said this pandemic has changed the world in terms of social relations, economic activities, healthcare, education, and several other aspects of life. In line with Digital India's vision, this is the first time that the entire process of the Digital India Awards is being conducted online, from nominations to screening to the final award ceremony. To commemorate the 158th death anniversary of U Kyang Nangba, the freedom fighter from Jaintia Hills, today several organizations like KSU, HNYF, FKJGP and others organized a program opposite Shillong Civil Hospital. The program started with laying of wreaths at the monument of U Kyang Nangba, the freedom fighter who led an uprising against the British. U Kyang Nangba was hanged by the British publicly at Yau Musyang in Jowai town in West Jaintia Hills district on 30th of December 1862. In Jaintia Hills, the Jaintia Yasyat Knam Kyang Nangba Memorial Society JIKK-NMS observed the 158th death anniversary of freedom fighter U Kyang Nangba at Madhya Kamai Blai, Sintu Ksiar today, a place where a monument and statue of U Kyang Nangba stands erect. Jowai local MLA Wailadmiki Shilla, speaking as the chief guest, lauded the effort of JIKK-NMS in ensuring that people do not forget the supreme sacrifice made by the great hero of the PNAR. He said that Kyang Nangba is an inspiration to all of us. A program was also held at Lumpurdi, Yongpia, Jowai, organized by Senrai Jowai to pay tribute to the freedom fighter. To commemorate the 158th death anniversary of the freedom fighter U Kyang Nangba, the National People's Youth Front NPYF today organized the Kyang Nangba Achievement Award. The MLA of Jowai, Wailadmika Shilla, who was the chief guest in the program, handed over the Socio-Cultural Award to the Kyang Nangba Yasyat Knam Memorial Society. The award on sports and youth affairs was handed over to Hameshanya Suyam and Duanipaya Pawa, while the award on fine arts was given to Wanhi I Chalam. As Meghalaya reminisced about the remnants of the glorious past of U Kyang Nangba, a freedom fighter from the state who led an uprising against the British, the deplorable condition of the college named after him in Jowai questions the attention given to it by the successive governments. Senior Congress legislator Charles Pungrop said that having named such an important college after the legendary freedom fighter U Kyang Nangba, it is very disappointing to see that the infrastructure of the Kyang Nangba College building was not given much importance by any government for that matter in the last 20-30 years. Pungrop also informed that recently a Public Accounts Committee (PAC) visited the college and they witnessed that the infrastructure of the institution is very poor.
The infrastructure was very poor, and having named such an important college, giving the name of a legendary person of U Kyang Nangba, it was very disappointing to see that the importance of infrastructure building of the college was not given much importance by any government for that matter in the last 20 years, 30 years.
Fearing that it might meet the fate of the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council, the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council KHDC asked the state government for early release of the council's share of revenue. KHDC CEM Titos Khain said that the government was delaying the release of the council's share of taxes, pending since 2018-19. He warned that the council might face a lot of problems, including disbursement of salaries to its employees if the government delays further in making the payment. Khain added that the financial condition of the council as of now is under control. It may be mentioned that non-payment of salaries for over 2 years allegedly compelled some 30 employees of the GHADC to retire.
At present, we have not received our share, which is due right from 2018-19. So we just recently received some part of amount from the share, but we have not received fully our share till now. We face difficulty because we have to pay salary from that share. So there's a delay in payment of salary also.
Government extended the temporary suspension of flights to and from the United Kingdom till the 7th of January 2021. Informing this on Wednesday, Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri said thereafter strictly regulated resumption will take place, for which details will be announced shortly. Earlier, all flights originating from the United Kingdom to India were suspended till 31st of this month. The Health Ministry has recommended to the Ministry of Civil Aviation the extension of the temporary suspension of flights originating from UK to India to be further extended till the 7th of January. And a quick look at the weather report. The maximum temperature recorded was 16.1 degrees Celsius, the minimum 4.9 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 58% and there was no change in the evening. No rainfall was recorded. The forecast: Shillong and its adjoining areas will experience dense fog and mist in isolated places. Our news bulletin is now available live on our YouTube page. In addition to watching on television, viewers may visit the Doordarshan News DD News Shillong YouTube channel to tune in to our daily bulletin. And another look at the headlines before we wind up. COVID-19 recovery rate in India reaches 95.99%. Total number of recoveries gone up to over 98,34,000. President Ramnath Kovind confers Digital India Awards 2020 via video conferencing. Meghalaya commemorates 158th death anniversary of legendary freedom fighter U Kyang Nangba. And National People's Youth Front organizes Kyang Nangba Achievement Award to commemorate 158th death anniversary of U Kyang Nangba. Well, viewers, that's all we have in this edition of the Bulletin. Join us again tomorrow evening for more news and updates.